I don't see why we have to change our name, that's all.
Because we were part of the student union, even though we operated almost independently of the school, they had their objections.
I don't know.
I guess it was too edgy for them.
Edgy sells.
That's what I said. They didn't really care. Anyway, it was the vice chancellor who had the main qualms.
Oh, Herman?
Gloria. Yeah, but this was directly due to the fact that she was hiding a DUI. And I know here that I don't have to think twice about to whom this information is being disclosed, but I'll add, just to cover myself and for the best interest of the company, basically what I'm saying is don't go talking around on this.
Got it.
Anyway, she was able to avoid any press about the said DUI and was looking to keep it that way until she ran into you-know-who at the DMV.
So what did you change it to?
Meals on Wheels 2.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a creative like that. I thought about consulting you, but...
Yeah, and I would have kicked your ass. I mean, that is really horrible, Arno. Couldn't you come up with something better? Like, I don't know, gourmet to go, delicious driving, or even a nice treat while you wait in line at the DMV.
Yeah, well,
like, come on, Meals on Wheels 2.
It worked itself out.
I mean, the bottom line is that you blackmailed her.
In this society, very few transactions deal directly with money. I feel like we're headed for a new global economy based on bartering.
Based on blackmail.
The point is we both got to do what we wanted. A well-known school official was able to avoid much public disgrace, and we got to keep our name. Don't you want to put the other side up on that one? It looks a little nicer.
Mr. Cartwright, nice to see you.
Hey, nice to be seen.
You're up early today.
Yeah.
Well, we got to flip these over. We want the customer to see the really nice side. So flip these back over, except that one. And Curtis, we got to have these displays in at 9, not at night. So what brings you back this time of year?
Well, I finished early.
I just came back to see how a business is run, a real business.
I guess.
So where's the cap and gown?
Well, we don't walk for another couple of weeks. I'm thinking about skipping it, though.
I'll do what you got to do, Arno.
Yeah.
So you going to be here all day?
I hope so.
Great. Well, if it gets busy, we may put an apron on you. Okay, if you guys need me, I'll be down in the cave.
Who's she?
I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Just shut your mouth. Look, Arno, you know, I don't want to get started down the wrong road, but what the hell
How's
is
your brother doing?
We're not talking about my brother.
You know, you used to smile a lot more when it was...
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I work here.
Yeah, well, I'd like to work here too.
Shut up.
Yeah. No, we need them sealed. No, otherwise you're just leaking all over the place. Yeah, I know. Well, if we can't have them sealed, we can't order them, okay? Okay. Thanks, Frank. Bye. So who's minding the store?
So I was into mathematics for a while. Nothing too serious, just casual study really. Vectors, graphs, geodesic, tangential, stuff like that. I was also into communism at the same time, the study of, not practice. This is when Curtis and I both worked here, both doing the dishes. And I remember a day when I was working with him and we were both arguing about the differences and benefits between living under a capitalist regime and living under a communist one. And I happened to have him stumped on this point dealing with the Tadznik Soviet Socialist Republic. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's a constituent republic of the USSR, Central Asia, 55,043 square miles. Anyway, Mr. Backlund calls back to us and he's like, I just made my second $2,000 sale today. This guy from Tasmania wants to buy 100 pounds of smoked salmon. I mean, I stopped dead in my tracks. What do you say to that? How are those potatoes going? And he traded 2 moon pies for a carton of milk.
Why can you not shut up?
It's true, we weren't the smartest apples in the basket, but we made up for it. Why do you get so embarrassed about this stuff? I'm trying to give you a compliment here. So essentially what we have is a bartering system, and what our friend brings to the table is the concept of free trade.
Arno!
Excuse me.
There's a reason why I asked you not to bring up a lot of stories from my history. It makes me uncomfortable.
If you're not going to talk to her, I am.
Talk to her! Talk to her. Go talk to her. Just don't talk about me.
I'm sorry, Curtis, but we don't have too much in common. The only way I've made it all with her has come with you and potatoes, and I don't have that many stories about potatoes.
You're ruining everything I've done for myself in the past 6 months.
Got a customer.
Hi. I like your store.
Can I help you with anything?
Oh, no, I'm a vegetarian. Now I kind of wish I wasn't, though. This place is really nice.
We do have beans.
Oh, and potatoes.
Really like the potatoes, don't they?
What? I'm sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Anyway, I'm walking around doing some publicity, and I thought I should put one of these up in here. Could I hang this in your window?
Sure.
You're not the owner, are you?
My father.
Someday?
I doubt it.
Oh, that's too bad. You seem good for it. I'd hate to see a place like this go. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll make exceptions, and last night was well worth it. Other than that, I figure all my actions are fundamentally unselfish. You know, a lot of the material gain I have, I do for other people. So in the end, I just need to meditate.
We don't want any.
I only need a few minutes.
We don't honor solicitors.
I just wanted to talk to you about the
Thanks!
performance.
But we have one already. Hey, you want to hang these up to dry out?
Aren't you gonna wait for your brother? He's gotta pick up his girlfriend. He gets to bring a date. I should get to bring one.
It's not really a dating type of show.
Why does he get to bring one?
I just don't think it'd be a good idea.
All right, I'll see you, Dave.
All right, see you later. Hey! Hey, thanks for coming. Where's Deirdre?
Oh, she's got mono.
Oh, that stinks. So, did you have any trouble finding the place?
Yeah? And I'm missing the debate team's homecoming.
Fools go, and 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 fools go.
What's up, man?
Hey,
Hey, sorry I'm late. I was playing ball with some dudes I know from school. So, what time's your show start?
8?
Oh, what time is it?
8:15.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. You weren't waiting for me, were you? You should have just started without me. Hey, this... There's like nobody here. You waiting on anybody else?
Just Arno and everybody.
Who else?
Just Arno.
Hey, what's up, Arno? It's been a while. How you doing?
Good. What's she doing here?
Hey, it's been
Hey.
since high school. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. What are you doing now? Music still?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks to all you for coming out tonight. I think I've finally gotten this piece to a place where I feel comfortable in front of real people. So, I just want to thank some people who've been there for me the last couple months. My brother. Okay, well, let's get this thing started. Welcome to Piscatorial Pictorial.
Arno, how was school, man?
Oh, good. I'm glad to be back. Hoping to get started on another project with Curtis.
Like, artistically?
Guys, I know this may sound kind of funny, but the setup process is actually part of the show, so you really need to pay attention.
Not really artistically.
I was born in poverty, and Samson was yelling, "Go, man, go!" Raised by the dogs of hell. It was like the whole place was on fire, only it wasn't. I pulled a pitchfork from my belly, and with it came my entrails. Hold your lips now, because if you don't catch it now, you ain't never gonna catch it. Eat me. I'm not gonna eat you. Eat me. I'm not gonna eat you. It felt like she wanted me to leave, so I did. I was gone for 3.5 years, and when I did return, it was to an empty house. I love my brother and my father. They are me, and they're making me be them. But the house is so empty. I guess I'll never really know why she left. I can assume it was because of the business. Any business is dangerous. But this is the only one that's deadly.
I really enjoyed that. I'm sorry I only caught the end.
You didn't miss much.
Yeah, how long is it?
It's about 8 minutes with the intro.
Okay.
You know, I'm having trouble focusing on one topic or another, but I don't know. I'm trying to give like an instant picture of whatever I have to say, kind of like a subconscious Polaroid.
Hey, Curtis, that
Hey.
was tight.
Hey.
You know, we should put something together. I could do my whole comedy thing. You could do, whatever the hell this was. Hey.
Hey.
You know, we could even get Freddie A in there. He could do his whole artistic thing.
Yeah, that'd be really great, Carlito. You know, I've always liked what you do, but you know, I try to keep myself from working with subpar, overrated, phony, deceptive imposters. But like I said, you know, if you want to help me out sometime or give me some notes, whatever, I've always respected what you do.
Yeah, well, I dig your stuff too.
Nice.
You know, when you're jonesing around in that raw liver, I was like, ugh. But that was really hilarious.
It wasn't supposed to be funny.
Oh really? I'm sorry.
I'm just joking, it was.
Always clowning, Curtis. Always clowning. That's what I like about you. Well, I gotta roll.
Oh, all right.
Catch you later.
Later.
So who was that?
Oh, that's Carlito. Well, his actual name is Carl Ito. His mom's from Aurora, his dad's Japanese. But he goes by Carlito for his comedy routine. So, are you an informer?
An informer?
A spy or something?
Oh, no, I live across the street. I was just out waiting for my ride.
Yeah, because this is the second time I've seen you today. What do you need?
I think I got whatever it was from that performance. It's really nice to see some honesty. Yeah.
Well, you know, my friends and I, we're going to go out for a celebratory drink. We'd love to have you along.
Oh,
if you
actually,
wanna
I have
come
some
with,
plans,
or-
but,
Oh, you got plans? Okay.
yeah. Why don't you give me a call?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, Arno! I was thinking about that celebratory drink.
I've got to take her home.
She's driving.
Hey, listen, I gotta go, but why don't you give me a call? We can talk about your show?
All right, great. Thanks.
Yeah, bye.
Evening, boys.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
How was your show?
It was all right. I guess I would have liked a little bit more feedback from my audience, maybe a discussion or something.
Honestly, I thought it was a bit ostentatious.
It wasn't ostentatious.
There was very little humility in the whole performance.
Byron, you don't know anything about what I was going for, so please
See,
don't...
this is what the modern American stage lacks, a sense of human connection. I felt disengaged from the very beginning.
Well, I intended the beginning to help with that, to show, you know, I'm human up there with flaws.
Yeah.
I'm not just a performer, I'm accessible.
The part that I found most disturbing was the lack of any... It's hard to articulate this, but any real point.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm not saying I needed to find characters or linear storyline. It's just that I didn't see an overall point to the piece.
That's because you're not thinking about it in the right frame of mind.
I mean, what was the title supposed to mean anyway?
I told you.
You did?
Yes. It was originally a comment on my dissatisfaction that as a culture we could bastardize pagan traditions with our own warped Christian beliefs. I was focused on Lent and that are abstaining from meat by eating fish.
Right.
But I'm allergic to fish, remember? So I just changed those parts to chicken.
And figured that you didn't need to explain
And if I
it?
didn't explain it, it would act as its own microcosm for our religious irony.
I didn't get that.
I didn't even get it when you were explaining it.
You should be glad you didn't go.
I'll be downstairs.
Well, don't stay up too late. We need you in earlier tomorrow. We're getting beef in.
Okay. All right, that hurts. You got me. You got me. Oh, that. All right. All right. I give up. Okay. Okay. Ah!
What are you doing?
How long have you been standing
What the
there?
hell are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, you gotta quit now. I mean, that was horrible tonight.
Oh!
Watch the shirt.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Evelyn broke up with me today.
Who's Evelyn?
I'm sorry, Eve.
Who's Eve?
Eve, the girl you work with?
Oh, I didn't even know you two were going out.
That's not the point. The point is she kicked me to the curb.
Sorry.
When'd you get a drum set? You taking after me?
You saw that?
Yeah. Nice display. I don't think you have any real natural talent or rhythm.
Thanks. That's real nice. They're my brothers.
Oh, so he's taking after me. I like that. I like that a lot.
No, not at all. He doesn't even play them.
Oh.
Hey, where are we going?
So, you saw Carlito there tonight, right?
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to him and he gave me some inspiration.
You don't need any more inspiration.
You know why I dropped out of school?
You're already making 30 grand a year
38.
after taxes.
Because my creativity was not respected.
What are you talking about? People loved your idea.
Oh yeah, people love receiving quality breakfast items at an affordable price, and they enjoy the kitschiness of the situation.
So,
The triumph of my creativity could be measured in direct proportions with the success of the business. I'm not interested in that anymore. I mean, how can one criticize adequately what one does not understand? And how can one fully understand it without experiencing it? I mean, fully, I mean. Wait, what happened with you and Eve?
oh, like I said,
What?
like I said,
Oh, hold on a second. Okay, what'd you say?
like I was saying, we were driving along, and I was telling her what an asshole I was when I worked here and about our relationship.
Wait, yours and mine?
Yeah. I guess I was talking to her a lot about you.
What'd you say about me?
Just how you've sold out.
I haven't sold out.
Okay, anyway. I just kept talking and talking until eventually she managed to open my door and kick me out.
I'm not surprised.
She's really got a kick.
I know.
Am I that oblivious to other people's feelings?
Yep. But I am surprised that you reacted so strongly to your words alone.
Well, I also tried to put the moves on her.
Well. So, wait, where was I?
The ignorance of man.
Yeah. So, we are a culture without culture. We are a people without art.
Maybe we don't want art.
Maybe we don't. But we're gonna get it like stuck pigs. This is Le Chateau Briand.
We're limiting ourselves by maintaining a non-profit status.
No.
I have a hard time going public if we begin this organization with a non-profit status. Forbes has stated for the past 6 years that the highest percent increase in national and global-centric businesses' revenue has come from companies that started out for profit.
We're not gonna be a company. Don't be
I'm
scared.
not scared. I'm getting a little apprehensive, though. I just want a few ground regulations. We both know it's better than jumping in feet first and naked.
It's just a party.
Like a fundraising party for a new company.
Just a regular party.
But we're taking in money.
Okay. We'll talk about this tomorrow, alright? Arno, don't chicken out on me. You know I need you.
Damn it, Curtis.
Don't do that. Go get some sleep.
So where's Arno? Sleeping in?
I guess.
College life made him a little soft?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got his degree now. Guess he figures he doesn't have to break his back like you and me, huh?
I don't know.
He's a smart kid. You two ought to stick together.
Oh yeah, me is the bronze, him is the brains.
I didn't say that. You know, if you thought about going back to college, you've only got a couple of credits left.
I don't want a degree from a business school. I don't want to have a degree at all.
Well, you would have gotten along well with your grandfather.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, he said to me when I couldn't go back to college and I started working here, he said, BS is for bullshit. MS is for more of the same. And PhD, pile high and dry. And he also would have said, walk with your goddamn knife pointed down or you'll be out of a job.
So I figure a projected revenue intake annually around 27,000 total.
Fine.
This is with all expenses, including salary positions, e.g., sound and light board ops, house manager, and modest security personnel. Oh wait, I forgot to carry the one. Yeah, I know. It's a step down from what we were making at the DMV.
No, I'm not concerned with that.
Maybe we're not seeing eye to eye here.
Jesus, Arno, I don't know. It wouldn't have anything to do with you being absolutely consumed by the business
We're
end of this.
starting
would
a
it?
business.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want it to be motivated by money.
What do you want it to be
I
motivated
want it to
by?
be motivated by art. I'm an artist now.
Jesus, would you listen to yourself?
Business and art are diametrically opposed. If we're going to do this, we have to stay true to some ideals. The visceral, the grit,
The cash.
the tension of a person pouring their heart out in a performance. Nobody will be turned away, all right? Everyone will be allowed to perform.
Everyone.
All right, I was thinking that we could have like a little form where prospective participants can, just provide some basic credentials, and that way you and I will be able to weed out the very worst. So essentially, anyone will be allowed to perform here. I mean, do you see what I'm getting at?
No.
Curtis, come here. We're running a business here.
Thought I had him. I don't know.
He's a phony.
He's not a phony. I mean, he's a sellout, but I think he believes what he's saying. Curtis is not like you or I, who he spreads himself thin. He doesn't know his place in the world. I realize that I'm no Rembrandt, but given a company's MRP, even a small one like this, I could retrofit an ERP or enterprise resource planning system to it. This is a complicated procedure that I could do single-handedly.
So why didn't you do it?
What?
Why didn't you just shut up for 10 minutes and do something?
Well, they don't even have an MRP, so there would be no point. Besides, baby, I think you're not getting what I'm saying here. I realize that I will never have a rose period, but given a company's existing system, I can retrofit an ERP. And just as you may never necessarily make something of yourself, you can really create whatever you're creating here very well. Ugh, what is that anyway? Oh.
You all have to work this thing out.
Arno, why don't we try to find a truce, okay?
Fine.
All right, it's obvious we're going in different directions, so why don't you take care of the business side of things and I'll handle the artistic.
All right.
Okay. You should get cleaned up.
Granted, suburban theater is not always synonymous with overacting and misinterpretation. In the case of piscatorial pictorial, it certainly applies. I have never seen such trite crap in all my life. Byron Backlund is a sophomore at Westwood High School. Did you forget somewhere that you were writing about your own brother?
I can't make exceptions for anyone, or I'll lose my journalistic integrity.
You lose your edge, too.
What do you know about journalism?
What do you know about performance art?
I thought it was called Les Pour Femmes.
Shut up.
Les Pour Femmes?
It's this French term I made up for a show about the destruction of art. Maybe I should have ditched the title to this one, too.
At least you cut the song.
Song?
Originally, I had a Christmas song in the show. It was about ironic Christian holidays. Anyway, I had a song, but it got cut.
Let's hear it.
I really don't think that's going to happen.
Maybe I could do backup vocals.
Really? Okay. Alright, so it would start off with me, miming some Christmas bells. Ring, ring, ring-a-ling, ring, ring, ring-a-ling. I'm delivering packages for Christmas. Delivering bloody packages for Christmas. And when you find your doorstep holds a place to store your Christmas woes, you've received a beaten up package from me.
Good choice cutting that.
Well, it's supposed to be sung around, but I guess it doesn't really connect either way.
No shit.
What do you know about it?
All I meant
You
was...
don't know the pressure of creating something and then throwing out all your ideas because they're crap, and you are an asshole!
No, I'm not. You are.
Yeah, well, you are too.
You shouldn't have wrote that about him.
I didn't think he'd care.
Yeah, well, I guess he does. Always puts me on edge to see him work like this.
Welcome to Suburban Arts Weekly. We are joined today with esteemed performer Frederick Alphen. Mr. Alphen has performed worldwide, covering topics ranging from world hunger, foreign politics, and even chronic halitosis in his one-man shows. He returns to his home here in the western suburbs of Chicago to workshop his latest piece, Roadside Travels. I'm Ernie Mintz, and for the next hour, I will be talking with and about Frederick C. Alphen. Mr. Alphen, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Ernie.
Now, Frederick.
Call me Fred.
Well, that's fine, thank you. Fred, you grew up here in Chicago. What aspects of your upbringing contributed to your art?
The industrialism, that of the early slaughterhouses, always amazed me, and I think that came through most specifically in a piece I did titled Bloodstains. 3 very young Asian girls danced around me in a kind of neo-kabuki style.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
What made you want to perform?
Well, I can remember being forced to sit in an auditorium in high school and watch a 2.5-hour production of My Fair Lady. I just kept thinking to myself, modern theater has got to have something more to offer than this. You expect someone to pay for this crap?
Well, it was high school, for Christ's sake.
Also joining us today, I should say, is a local artist, Curtis Backlund. Curtis, I'm sorry, I could see that you were jumping to get in on this conversation here, so I thought it was about time to introduce you.
Sorry, Ernie. It's actually kind of funny that he brought it up, but I was in that production.
Oh, really?
I was Professor Higgins.
I'm sorry.
Well, in all honesty, it probably wasn't as good as I remember.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. Curtis, why don't you tell us a little about your work?
My work entails conveying personal experience combined with more traditional mythic elements and themes, and I found that this approach has connected on a wider level of my audience compared to a straight contemporary approach that FCA and many other performers use these
That's
days.
very interesting.
Thank you.
Fred, would you say that you approach your work in a strictly contemporary way?
I prefer to use the term postmodern, which I think means something a little different from contemporary.
I'm gonna kill you.
Excuse me?
I don't know if I like this look any better.
I'm not sure. It looks old. I want something fresh.
No, you don't.
Young man, where's your father? Where's Norman?
He's out, ma'am.
Could you please cut me something fresher?
Well, I could, but I'm not going to, because this is the steak you want.
I think she wants a different steak.
What most people don't understand about meat is that it needs to be aged.
I can understand age, but this is turning green.
Every piece of beef has a certain period of ripening, a window in which it is the absolute most tender it will ever be. A short period in which, if it is not eaten, it needs to be frozen in order to stop the aging process. But right now is the period in which a fruit has reached its apex, when it is the juiciest it will ever be before it begins to decay, when a flower has turned its bloom into its greatest beauty. This steak is that fruit. This steak is that bloom.
I'll take it.
See, now that is talent. That is pure talent.
It's not talent, it's the truth, Arno. Okay, that'll be $33.55.
And that's really the difference between casually seeing a girl a la you and Deirdre and seriously dating a girl, you know, like myself and Evelyn.
Hey, we gotta wake up early tomorrow.
We're off tomorrow.
Yeah, we got work to do.
Where are you going?
Going to do publicity.
We didn't discuss publicity.
Hi. Can you hold on a sec? Hi.
Hi,
What do you want?
I have a proposition.
Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going out of my mind trying to schedule our next show.
Is this your house?
Yeah, but not really. I'm renting it from my parents while I'm in town.
Where are your parents?
Florida?
So, what's the problem with your next show?
Well, Frederick doesn't want to perform in a church, and right now it's the only place we can afford.
You should tell him to perform there anyway.
Well, I would, but I think I can probably find another performance space.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's always hard setting up something from another town. It's not like here we basically have everything set up for us.
So, how long are you in town for?
Until Saturday?
Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Will you go out with me?
On a date?
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay. Listen, my friend and I are working on a project for which we need a mouthpiece for business.
You want me to be your mouthpiece
Yes.
for your performances?
For my performances, yes.
Are you gonna do your acting tomorrow night?
Why do you put it like that? Here's what I have to say. I never wanted to be a businessman. Nature just lended itself that way.
You don't look like an actor.
Who said I was an actor?
You don't look like an artist.
Who said I had to look like an artist?
You don't have to, but it would probably help your cause.
I never wanted to learn how to balance my checkbook.
No one does.
I never wanted to learn about stocks and bonds and how to distribute workload liability to avoid being laid off.
The thing is, some people think you're pretending to be something.
I'm not pretending to be something. I'm trying to be something.
FCA. Why does everybody walk away from me? And they're telling him to let go, but he doesn't want to. I mean, he's like a guy with a tiger tail, you know? He's really holding on to this thing. And they don't know that he's being electrocuted, you know? And the funniest part is that I can sort of see like a little smile on his face. And I don't know if it was there to begin with and it just got stuck or what, but, you know, eventually the dog walked up and it licked his other hand and it got stuck. So we figured out what was going on.
What kind of dog was it?
I think it was a German Shepherd, or maybe like, is it the Lab that's the yellow?
Yeah.
Or a German Shepherd.
Yeah. So what are you doing tonight?
You know, book work.
Yeah, I know, me too.
You nervous about tomorrow?
What's there to be nervous about?
I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna take off.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
Oh, he's fine, you know.
Well, tell him I said hi.
I already did. Alright. I'll see you.
Alright.
They look pretty beat up.
Yeah.
Do you get cut a lot?
No, not unless your knife's dull. Mine usually is.
Uh,
They really get more smashed and swollen than cut, but either way they take a beating.
yeah, I can tell.
You should see my father's fingers. They're like hot dogs.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. You never considered cutting yourself on purpose, did you?
God, no. I mean, look at this place. Look at where we live. What would I have to cut myself about? Nothing. Still.
They hurt?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I feel that these are the only things that make what I'm doing real.
You'd still be there without the cuts.
Yeah, but what would I have to say?
I'm sure you'd still have something to say.
I don't know. I wanted more artsy. These are more indie. I mean, I don't think we're going to draw the same type of crowd. I think we're taking a risk with this.
This is your only option.
All right, fine, but I want to add some color.
You don't have a budget.
Okay, let's leave it then.
Great. So, why did you ask me out last night?
I didn't want you to think I was coming over here just for business.
So you're not attracted to me?
I'm attracted to you, but I didn't think you were one to mix business. I mean, I could openly travel that avenue of flattery, get the rejection, and then hit you up with a proposal in order to play to your weakest side. Pity.
So you're not interested in me?
I'm interested in you.
So were you planning on asking me out now, then?
I'd rather not. So what were your plans on distribution for this thing? Door to door or general papering?
Oh, I didn't really have any.
Yeah, I don't really have any preferences, but then again, I'm not the expert.
Curtis, I don't think you're going to have a problem with attendance.
I don't know, I feel a little rushed on this matter. I mean, I don't even know anyone who's coming yet.
Did you look at the address on the flyer?
Yeah, that's right.
The one I gave you on Monday?
Frederick Alphen is not performing in my father's shop.
Let me call Arno.
How do you have Arno's phone number?
We've been planning the show date for 2 months now. I was just talking to Arno when you came over yesterday. Let me see if he's home. Hey, Mr. Cartwright, is Arno in? No, well, will you tell him I called, please? Thanks. Bye-bye.
So where's our resident observer?
I don't know.
Shirking his duties? That just goes to show hired help isn't what it used to be.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
Well, nothing if you don't want it to. But you know, there's nothing from keeping you from taking over Arno's responsibilities around here.
Not like you did anything anyway.
Guess who got laid?
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
Nice new monkey suit.
Oh, thanks. It's all about appearances, isn't it? Just wanted to say thanks again for letting us use the basement.
Hey, no problem. If it keeps you two doing something respectable, I'm for it. Well, you'll have to excuse me. Hey, another beautiful day.
So how'd your bookwork go last night? Mine was fantastic. Oh, there she is now, my Petunia. Hi. So what happened with you last night? She called me, so it was either real good or...
Curtis, what are you doing? Come on, help me with this.
Hi. Hi, I'm Frederick Curtis. Listen, I just want you to know, I think you're a real sham. I mean, I don't believe anything you have to say is of any artistic value, so just take it for what it's worth. I appreciate your opinion.
Curtis, how are you? How's your head?
You've met my personal assistant.
Are you ready for your show tonight?
Hey everyone, glad to see you. Sorry I'm late, had a little spout with the missus. Frederick Curtis Alphen in the flesh, it's good to see you again. Millie, you look wonderful as usual.
What? What are you doing?
Impermanence, and I have your thoughts. I do have a little problem with honesty, I'll be honest. What else? I don't have that much sex really. I'll make exceptions, and last night was well worth it. Other than that, I figure all my actions are fundamentally unselfish. I mean, a lot of the material gain I have, I do for other people. So really, I just need to meditate more.
We don't want
I've
any.
never met him.
I only need a few minutes.
We don't honor.
Go to Kaplan Business School.
I just wanted
for
to
1
talk
week.
to you about the
Thanks.
performance.
I'm one of the
We
good
have
ones
one already.
Baby cakes. Curtis, what time are you going to be here tonight? You going at 7:30 sharp, all right? You know, I didn't figure that I betrayed you. I just thought you'd expect it of me. All right, I'll see you both tonight.
I think he really does care about you.
Hey, Deirdre, what are you doing here?
It's just a cold.
You feel better?
Yeah.
All right. I thought my brother was getting you on the guest list.
Yeah, but I can't get down there.
All right. Hey, you down there in the tie-dye shirt. Yeah. Turn this on. All right, listen up. Nobody else do this.
Thanks.
Hey.
Where you been? You're supposed to be on at 7:30.
You know what? Can it, all right? I wasn't sure if I was coming.
I was afraid you were going to miss my surprise.
I don't think I can handle any more surprises. Excuse me. You know what?
You don't want to know the details. All right, our next act is right here from Chicago. Featuring a special guest, one of the guys who put together the show tonight. Give it up for Paul Nathan and Arno Cartwright.
Thank you. I want you to know, I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. I put this song together yesterday because I've been inspired by a woman I'm in love with. You know who you are, this goes out to you. But also inspired by a good friend of mine who taught me that I can appreciate art and that you don't necessarily need to be talented to perform. I think that's cool. Here for
What's up, Chris? What are you doing, man? Hey man, I was looking all over for you. You missed your entrance.
Well, I guess I'll just have to go on after him then.
All right, man. Tough act to follow. Y'all, a performance by our town's claim to fame, FCA, but there's been a slight change in the schedule. Please give it up for the other man who put together tonight's show, and my main man, Mr. Curtis Backlund.
Thank you. Born in poverty, raised by the dogs of hell. I pulled a pitchfork from my belly, and with it came my trails.
Walk like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, talk like an angel, think like an angel, think like an angel, drink like an angel. You're the devil in disguise. So this guy was pointing at me what looks like to be a howitzer, and I'm like, I don't know who El Pedro is, all right? I don't know who that is. I don't think anyone here can help you out. I think you're on the wrong bus. So I had all kinds of everything. Car radios, I think I had an 8-track. At one time, I actually had over 200 feet of shag carpeting. I think I had an assortment of old car tires. I mean, pretty much anything that I would be able to sell to someone. You know, you'd be amazed at how much crap people actually pay you for. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I always had this problem because whenever I would bring this stuff home, my mom would actually hoard it and use it for her sculptures. I mean, we got in a lot of fights about this, and well, pretty much everything. You see, she wanted me to pursue my art. Not necessarily acting, but she wouldn't even speak to someone who wouldn't acknowledge their creative abilities. So I told her, I want to go to business school. And she said, fine. So I did. I left, and I was gone for 3.5 years. But when I came back, it was to an empty house. I mean, I love my father and I love my brother, but the house is so empty. So anyway, any business is dangerous, but this is the only one that's deadly.
quando ti sei lasciar lui farca che sui ponno cognalie corremi quantun che quasi con pianger sua barca dritto se come andaron si rifemi con la persona avvegna che i pensieri rimanessero vecchiati
Hey, I saw most of your show. Sorry, but I had to come in here to do the books. I really liked it though. I don't know if this is really your crowd.
You're lost to me.
I'm lost to you?
Yeah.
Is this a critical juncture? I feel like I should get something in writing here.
Does he need to go to the hospital?
No, we should get him home. Help me get him up.
Grab the door. Yeah. So you'll meet us in Champaign?
Yeah.
What about him?
I don't think he's in after all.
Well, you should bring that girl along. She's got a great pair of lungs.
Yeah.
See you on Sunday.
Honestly, Frederick, honestly, I think you're good. I mean, I think you're a great performer. I think you're good at convincing people how good you are. That's what I think of you. But, you know, I also think that you're not so good in some respects. Like, I think that you're full of yourself, you know? And coming from a marketing standpoint, that must be hard to cover up, huh? Millie, right?
What about you, Curtis? How do you think you did tonight?
You don't want to know how I think I did. You don't. I mean, Freddie, Freddie Ding Dong, what do you think? How do you think I did tonight?
Well, you were everything that's wrong with modern theater. You were self-obsessed.
I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I mean, I don't know why I should, but I don't. You know, this could have been a groundbreaking step in my career in the all respectable world of the performing arts, but I blew it by being self-obsessed. I mean, I opened for Frederick Curtis Alphen, the greatest performer to walk on my ass.
You're just being rude now.
Maybe I should just stick to what I'm good at.
What are you good at?
Screwing people out of their money. I mean, I got people to pay. I don't even know. I don't even know how much to come and see you. Okay, your show is just as self-obsessed as mine.
Curtis.
I know, rude. Anyway, I just want to thank you for showing me what I really look like. Okay. Wait, how did we get here?
Arno gave us directions.
Hey,
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah.
Can you just give me a casket for you?
Hey, I can do that.
Good afternoon. Well, yeah, you could if you were here on time. You sleep well?
Yeah, I had this dream that my name was Teenage Opus. You think that means anything?
Yeah, I think it means you're staying out too late.
Why don't they use the conveyor?
I'm just showing them where to
How
put
could you
it.
cancel our performance without consulting me?
Do you care?
Yes.
You are really something else.
Why? Because I care that you come back and use me and think you can do whatever you want?
The only reason I came back was to help you.
I am 50% proprietrix of this company, and you're in violation of the Entente Cordiales clause.
No need to bring that up. I can always count on you to introduce some foreign phrase into the conversation to make yourself feel smart and logical and make me feel insecure and stupid. Well, unfortunately for you, the error is yours because the French have...
It's Italian!
Fellas, if you're gonna act like infants, take it elsewhere.
I'm leaving and I'm taking Eve with me.
She doesn't belong to you.
None of this belongs to you.
Sorry.
You don't belong here, and you don't belong performing some crappy monologue for people who will never understand you. You know they're not that crappy.
I feel worse than if I had stabbed myself.
I don't think you do. Curtis, you can stop being so dramatic.
Yes. Can you get the burger? Don't you think people are going to see you standing there and realize that you don't need a wheelchair?
Huh? Pity sells, regardless.
It's obvious that you don't need that.
How do you expect to make a sale with no angle?
That's not an angle, that's an atrocity.
I know it's not necessary, but you'll thank me. If my wounds would have healed slower, I wouldn't have to do this, but as it is, I have no choice. In fact, I wanted to go the sex route. That's marketing 101, but she wouldn't wear a tank top. So once again, I sacrifice.
You're like Joan of Arc.
I'm better than Joan of Arc. Don't shush me.
Fruits and morning snacks here. Best baked goods this side of the Mississippi. Come on, don't go hungry while you wait in line. Come on over, have a donut or a bagel. Anything you want, all items under $5.
I'll take an orange.
Oh, great, that'll be $2, please.
It's a nice little business you've set up.
Oh, thanks. Well, we wanted to try and set something up to make people happy, at least in the morning.
I think you have. The reason I stopped you is my daughter thinks she's seen you on TV. He's a performer. Is that true? Are you a performer?
No. No, I'm not.
Thanks.
Fresh baked goods here. Who wants some fresh baked goods? Apples, oranges, bananas.